Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. It is me. It is I. It is she. It is her. It is who? I wonder why this doesn't go like that. It is who? It is Rosie Rosette 2020 pal. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so I keep getting into arguments regarding um Ma'Khia Bryant. All right. Ma'Khia Bryant. Now, you guys saw the other video that I made, right? And I was like, there has to be a backstory to this. There has to be a backstory to this. So, from the time I made that video a couple of days ago till today, I've gotten into one Facebook argument. It got to the point where I was like, you know what? This is too ignorant. I can't. I can no longer discuss this because the level of ignorance is just beyond me. Okay. And I wasn't trying to be condescending, but the person on Facebook, Nina Moore, she was trying to tell me that what the officer could or could not have done, right? And I was saying that, for one, you're not a cop. For two, you haven't went through the police academy. For three, you don't even know what you're talking about. But when you do find out, come back to me, okay? Come back to me because you're not a cop. You don't know the policy or whatever. But my thing is, when you look at the video, okay? When you look at the video, you see that the girl, Ma'Khia, had a knife, and she had the knife right here, and she was about to stab the girl with the pink on, right? She was about to stab you. Okay, you know what? So y'all act like y'all don't understand what I'm saying. So I guess I'm gonna have to pull it up. We're gonna have to pull it up. So my thing is this: the cop. Now, okay, let me preference this by saying, I do not advocate for any cop to kill anybody. I really don't advocate for a cop killing a black 15-year-old girl. Okay? Let's make this clear right now. Okay? I'm black. I'm a mother. I'm a woman. I was once 15. I, I, I do have a hot temper. I was a foster parent. It's nothing. So, what else I learned in the past couple hours or a day or so or 2 days, 48 hours is that everyone was saying that Ma'Khia Bryant called the cops because someone came to her house to jump her. No. The story has changed. That's why I was like, I need to get the full disclosure of everything. So, the foster mother, called the cops on Ma'Khia. She should have called the agency that dealt with the foster care. Now, I guess the protocol is that if the child is being unruly, then you call the cops. But I don't know if it was a state run facility, foster care facility, or if it was a private, because the state delegates some of the services to a private for therapeutic foster kids, right? So I'm trying to think of my training because I've had so much. I'm no longer a foster parent. I did have one set of foster kids, whatever, but whew, that's a lot. That's a lot. But you are supposed to call the agency and tell them, look, this is not going to work. You need to pick them up. And that's what the foster parent should have done. Okay, that's one. Now, if the child, we still don't know what this girl did, Ma'Khia. We don't know what, and that's what I need to know. Why did the foster mother call some other women to have her jumped? What was Ma'Khia doing? All right. Another thing, why was Ma'Khia in foster care to start with? That's what I want to know. So, kids are going to be kids, with all of, all that is going on in the world. This is why my dream is to move to Detroit, get one of them cheap houses, get a few of them. I want one for me, and about two or three for group homes, just so that kids can come and not get molested, have their hair combed, have food. You guys know I love to cook. Have food in their mouths, be educated, and, even though they're in that situation, have Christmases, go on vacations, have clothes that are nice and clean, make sure that they're clean. Like, have kids develop in a way that's normal. That's my dream. So, if you guys, now that's one thing that I will beg for and would have no problem. I'd beg any and everybody. I would beg everybody that I ever met. I would be on YouTube 24 hours a day. I would be sitting in front of YouTube and I'd be watching the kids. I'm cooking, watching the kids on YouTube talking. You guys wouldn't see the kids, but I would. I would hustle that. I would hustle that. Now, if I ever did a GoFundMe, whatever, you guys ever see me, okay, I'm moving to Detroit. That's what I'm moving. That's what I'm moving. I want to open up a home for single mothers, or just a home so that they can drop off the kids. I would like a daycare, and then a foster group home or whatever. Just like 5 homes. Detroit has more than enough. They have more than enough foster kids and, people with issues or whatever. Back to this, whatever. Why is the girl in foster care to begin with? What's up with the mama? Okay. So, there's so many people to blame. It's the cop. It's Makia. It's Makia's foster mother. It's Makia's foster father. It's her mother. Okay. Where's her father? Where are her grandparents? Why was this child in foster care? Now, I have a cousin. She had a little drinking problem, right? Beautiful. Not wig, makeup, beautiful. I'm talking about beautiful. Like, she's like 5'10". She kind of reminds me of Megan Thee Stallion. But she's much beautiful than her. Like, she's just big, high cheekbones. She's built like Meg Thee Stallion, like 5'10" or whatever. Just gorgeous, okay? She has a lot of kids. She had a drinking problem, whatever. So, from what I heard, her kids got taken away. I was like, I'll take them. I'll take it, even though I didn't have enough. I didn't want any more of my cousins being in foster care. No. I could have got, a bigger place or whatever. I did not want them kids or whatever. But her sister didn't understand why I wanted to do it. Well, because I didn't want my cousins in foster care. I didn't want them going through that. And she should have realized that, because her and her sisters and her brother, they were all in foster care because their mom was off the hook. But anyway, she never connected. It's only so much I could do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was like, well, just give me the social worker, whatever, and, I'll take it from there, whatever. Never got it. I don't know how the kids are doing. I don't even know how my cousin's doing. But anyway, because her sister, she's going through a lot. Okay, so let's see who we're going to blame. Makia's mama, Makia's daddy. I don't know what the story is, but that'll be video number 3. Makia's foster mother, because Makia's foster mother should have called the agency or the state and said, look, come pick her up. She shouldn't have called the police, because she had been called, from what I hear, these women have been coming 3 days in a row to come jump her. I don't understand. But Makia's sister, no. The foster mother didn't call the cops. Makia's sister, from what I heard, called the cops. Okay. Makia's foster mother called the women to come jump her 3 days in a row. So what was this girl doing for these women to come, beat her up 3 days or jump on her 3 days in a row? I don't know. Only thing I could think of was her and the foster father, were they together? I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. But I just see pictures of her, combing her hair. She had a nice gray hair or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, everybody felt this woman. She even felt herself, because you're in foster care, so you kind of know the streets or whatever. Um, and she's a big girl. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. She looked like 15 years. She looked like a woman. If a cop tells you to drop the knife, however, you need to drop the knife. But I don't know if that girl knew that the cop was was there. I don't think she knew because from the video, she trying to get the girl in the pink. Now I don't know what the girl in the pink did to her, but she had the knife and she was about to stab her. Now that she's a big woman, and they said that the girl in the pink had a puppy in her arm. So I just it's too much. It is absolutely it's too many additives to this whole recipe or whatever. It's just, but you know what? At the end of the day, this girl died. So the cop was wrong. The foster mother was wrong. The foster father was wrong. The girls, grown women came to jump her. They're all wrong. They need to be indicted because they shouldn't have came. Makia's mother was wrong because what was she doing that, her, or what did Makia do? Why was the girl in foster care, or her and her sister in foster care to begin with? Where's her father? You see how what I'm saying? The system is wrong. Like, it's just to everybody. Everybody needs to go to jail. The cop, the mama, the foster mama, the girl, everybody. We got about 10, 20 people. All the people that witnessed it, they need to go to jail. Everybody. We talking about 40, 50 people. All of them in jail. They need to be arrested immediately. Immediately. Now, as far as this cop, he didn't have to kill her. See, and this is where I have a problem. He didn't have to kill her, but he was justified in shooting, not her. He could have just shot off a round but he didn't have to kill her. But she was about to get the old girl in the pink. So, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know because old girl, and she's a big girl. And now there was another one. So you saw the father kicking. Let's get this up here. You saw the father kicking some other girl, and I'm just like, what is going on? Let's get this up. Let's get this up. Oh, let's get this up. Okay, excuse me with the gum. Ma'Khia Bryant video. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can bring this video up. Let's look at this one more time. And let's analyze it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the video? Where's the video? All right. Let's go to YouTube. My old and faithful YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. All right. Ma'Khia Bryant. Ooh, and I know I'm chewing this gum today. I know. All right. All right. There's two. Okay. Here we go. Okay. You ready? And go. Okay.
Now to that deadly police shooting in Columbus. More body camera footage was released late this afternoon showing the officer shooting a 16-year-old girl accused of trying to stab people with a knife. Here's Will Ewick with the latest.
This never should have happened. She's a loving girl.
The mother of Ma'Khia Bryant is understandably hurting right now and desperate for answers.
I don't know all the details about what happened.
Well, I don't know why she was in foster care in the first place.
Policies and procedures.
You ain't following the procedures of being a mama.
I want answers.
16-year-old Ma'Khia was shot and killed by Columbus police yesterday after officers were dispatched to the area when someone called 911, saying they were being physically threatened. Police released more body camera footage today, showing the scene from different perspectives as an officer approached a driveway with a girl in black swinging a knife. The officer,
so how many times did he say get down?
Reardon, and who's been on the force since 2019, shouts for her to get down before firing 4 shots.
Under those circumstances, the officer's actions, once again based on those totality of the circumstances, were reasonable.
Kevin Davis, a 39-year law enforcement veteran that now serves as a court-certified use of force expert, says as he analyzes the body camera footage, he sees just cause for the officer to protect the other woman, and that a taser or other method to try and stop the incident may have resulted in the other woman getting killed.
I'd love to say that we could shoot the knife out of her hand or shoot her in the leg, but those things just aren't realistic under these circumstances, situations where the officer is shooting to save a life.
Meanwhile, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther spoke out about it today and the need for transparency.
There were a lot of things being said and shared out.
Well, they're right. I hate to say it. When there is a potential threat and with bodily harm and there's a weapon, then the cop is justifiable. Now, this is not like with George Floyd, where there was no potential threat. I mean, yeah, George Floyd was a big guy or whatever, but that knee, he was killing him. You know what I'm saying? He was just a punk. Derek was a punk. He's a punk. He's a punk. He's a punk. That was personal. Okay, that was personal. He shouldn't have killed him. He shouldn't have killed him over $20. Okay, George Floyd was no threat or whatever. He didn't want to get in the car. He shouldn't have got in the car or whatever. Anyway, but they had him on with handcuffs on. So what could he do? Now this situation where this heifer is about to get this girl. Oh no. Let me see. She was literally about to get this girl. I'm trying to see where is. Okay, let's see. I just want the video. Okay, I guess they're no longer showing that.
Hospital in critical her own arm, and it appears exactly what happened. So if there is more video and what.
Okay, let's see if we can get.
And the interim police chief releasing them.
Patty Hawks is joining us now with what officers say led up to the shooting and what will happen next.
I just want the video. Okay, here we go. Here's one.
Police in Columbus, Ohio have released additional body camera video of a police officer shooting and killing a 16-year-old girl who charged at a woman with a knife. The officer who fired the shots has also now been identified. Tarek Miner spoke with News4JAX's crime and safety expert, Ken Jefferson. Tarek.
And this newly released video is from another officer's body-worn camera. He arrived at the scene just seconds before Columbus police officer Nicholas Reardon fired those fatal shots that killed 16-year-old Ma'Khia Bryant. Now, this video reveals that police attempted to revive Bryant after the shooting. Columbus police say the officer had no other choice than to use deadly force. It's body camera video from another Columbus police officer backing up Officer Nicholas Reardon. The video showing officers almost immediately trying to revive 16-year-old Ma'Khia Bryant with life-saving measures before medics arrived at the scene some 6 minutes later. The situation unfolded rapidly as seen here on the body camera video, warned by the officer who pulled the trigger, making the split-second decision to use deadly force on Bryant, who was holding a knife in her right hand and appeared ready to stab another teenage girl. Columbus police say Officer Reardon was hired in December of 2019. State investigators will determine if the officer made the right decision. We showed News4JAX crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson
Look
the
at the
video.
girl in the pink.
So
she did have a puppy. You guys saw that puppy?
That officer had no choice. He had to take a life to save a life. You got a person, regardless of the age, with a large butcher knife threatening to kill someone or to inflict great bodily harm.
Jefferson says Officer Reardon was in a catch-22 situation.
Did the puppy drop?
Saying if he had tried to bark out
the
commands for Bryant
puppy
to stop,
is on the ground.
she may not have complied. And then the officer could have been blamed for not stopping the stabbing. Protesters who gathered in Ohio say Reardon could have used a taser instead of a gun.
She could have, yeah, he could have, but she could have not had the knife ready to kill the other girl. If you got a knife to somebody, you about to stab her, you're about to kill them. You want to hurt them. You want them to die. How was the girl, why was she going after the girl? The girl was holding a brown puppy. Now, obviously, the brown puppy was on the ground when you looked at it. The puppy was on the ground. She dropped the puppy. How was she going to jump her with holding a puppy in her hand? She was holding a dog in her hand. The girl in the pink was holding a puppy in her hand. How was she going to jump Ma'Khia with the puppy in her hand? How do you go from wanting to stab somebody and somebody else with somebody with a puppy in the hand? That's just like, well, it's not. I mean, having a baby in the hand. I'm not going to fight you and if I got a baby in my arm. You see what I'm saying? So no. Makia was wrong. Why she have a damn knife? Trying to stab somebody with a puppy, a dog in their hand. I'm not going to want to jump you if I got a dog in my hand. I'm not even going to want to jump you if I got groceries in my hand. How was the girl in the pink threatening Makia? Makia's the one who had the knife. Come on now. Now, and you see the officer stating multiple times, Makia had went after one girl, and then she turned and started to charge the girl in the pink. Come on. Come on. Excuse me, that cop was justified. That cop was justified in shooting her because that's how they are trained. Could he have used the taser? No, he couldn't use the taser because he would have had to run up on her. She could have threw the knife at him. She could have tried to stab him. So no, the taser wouldn't have happened. That would not have been a good choice. Do I wish that he would have killed her? No. But she wasn't stopping. She was gung-ho on stabbing the girl. You see her with the knife in her hand about to stab the girl in the pink. The girl was up against the car, and Makia's a big girl. Makia's about twice the size as the girl in the pink. She had the knife ready to stab her. Ready to stab. Hell yeah, if a cop comes up and I got this big old woman with a knife in my hand, hell yeah, I want y'all to shoot her. Do I want you to kill her? No. Do I want you to shoot her to stop her from stabbing me? Hell yeah. I don't care what age she is. For one, why does this girl got a knife trying to stab this girl with the puppy? How's the girl with the puppy trying to jump Makia? Come on, please. Come on. No. Now that is Police Academy 101. I don't care if you're black, white, brown, pink, yellow, or green. If someone is trying to stab me and I'm defenseless up against the car and somebody that's 200, twice the size of mine. Makia's a big girl. She was at least 250. And she got a knife ready to stab me, ready to kill me. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you got to do to stop her. He did what he did. Case closed. Case closed. No, I'm not marching. No, I'm not going to say that he was wrong. No, he wasn't wrong. Makia was wrong for having the goddamn knife in her hand ready to kill somebody herself. Now, was she wrong trying to have a knife in her hand? Yes, she was. Yes, she was. She could walk her little ass down to the police station and said, okay, this is what's going on. I'm in foster care. They would have definitely not sent her back to that foster home. They would have held her at the police station. Department of Social Services, a social worker would have came to pick her up and take her somewhere else. That didn't happen. So guess what? The choices that you make. She's 15 years old. I understand that teenagers make harsh decisions. No, is she an adult? No, she's not. But you know what? She was adult enough to have that damn knife in her hand trying to kill somebody. So guess what? I don't give a fuck how old she was. You got a knife in your hand trying to kill someone. Listen, all games are, all protocols are off. No, you trying to kill somebody. You trying to kill me, honey. I don't give a fuck how you stop somebody from trying to kill me. Hell yeah, Let me go. Because y'all talking crazy. Trying to justify the fact that the cop was wrong for shooting her. No, he wasn't wrong for shooting her. He was wrong for killing her. Just like she was wrong for having that knife in her hand. Trying to kill that woman. Okay, deadly force, deadly weapon, deadly something. That was about to be lethal. Now, you know, it's too many different stories or whatever. Like I said, I named the number of people who are who are wrong, including Makia, whatever her name is. God bless her soul. The mama's really wrong. Because if her mama would have done whatever she needed to do, Makia would not be in foster care in the first place. So, first off, let's blame the mama and the father. Not just the mama, the mother and the father. Yeah, you can cry boo-hoo all you want to, but the child should not have been in foster care. And now, again, the foster mother is wrong because obviously she had problems with Ma'Khia, and she called, people to jump on her 3 separate days. She should have contacted social services and told them to come pick her up. That's what you do. You tell them to come pick them up right now. Right now. Right now. That's how it's done. Come pick them up. Now, a lot of people, now that's what I'm talking about, when they're talking about people want that money, want that check. So instead of telling them to come pick her up and forfeiting that money, she wants to have them jumped. She called people to have Ma'Khia jumped on. No, that's wrong. So she needs to go to jail. Now you see that father kicking one of the women. He needs to go to jail. All of them need to go to jail. And the mama needs to figure out why in the hell, her kids is in foster care in the first place. She needs to be the first one in jail. First one charged. Oh, honey, it's a lot of cases up in this. No. But that officer, no, he good. I mean, he was wrong for killing her, but I mean, hell, shit. She was volatile. She was violent. It wasn't like, she was docile and, hi, officer, how you doing? And he just, point and shot. No. She had a knife trying to kill somebody. Come on now. Girl, please. Yeah, I'm sorry she was a black woman, a black 15-year-old, whatever. But, again, all bets are off when you get the knife and you trying to kill somebody. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.